Back deep waiting for the kick is Jacoby Jones, who had that 108-yard return for a touchdown in Super Bowl 47. The Bengals ready here for the kickoff.
Coming out here on the first game of the season, you got Ray Lewis, man. Nice slim Ray Lewis. He lost over 20 pounds this offseason. I wonder if this guy still has the hit power we all know and love. If you ask me, you go head to head with Ray Lewis, you're going to learn your lesson. Might mess around and cough the ball up. But a few plays down the line, T. Sizzle coming off the edge, giving Andy Dalton that pressure, going in for the sack and taking that man down. That man T. Sizzle is playing no games. He got his boy back, Ray Lewis, and look at the pressure from Ray Lewis right there on the play, and he did not get credit for the sack right there. He did start the sack on the play. I mean, look at the replay. Ray Lewis came down, got the ankles as Andy Dalton was going down. Stewart came in for the kill, and they gave him the credit for it. I mean, that's disrespectful. You don't disrespect a Hall of Famer like that. You got to give this man his stats. Like, fire the guy in the booth, record this man's stats, because he's pretty sure that he got at least, 2 tackle assists or something. But y'all can't see that the Ravens defense and the Bengals defense is playing highly credible right now. I mean, you just look at it, 0-0 in the second half. And look at that's another shot at Ray Lewis starting off the second. He gets no credit, really. But the pressure on Andy Dalton in this game has been great. It's been amazing. The Ravens out there looking great. Like, they haven't lost a step. I think it's just Ray Lewis' presence. Ray Lewis' presence on that field just changed up the whole defense. But Giovanni right there exposing the defense, showing their weakness, and that is the run game. The run game with a speed, running back explosive like that, it's going to be a hard, long day. But then they bring back in Green Ellis. And Green Ellis gets shut down on the play with probably a gain of, a yard, maybe, if that. I mean, the red zone Ravens defense is probably the best in this league right now. And look at the defense right there, forcing a fumble on Giovanni Bernard as he got hit, turning himself around, which forced the Bengals on a 4th and 4, which they end up getting a field goal. First points of the game that came late in the third quarter. These dudes got to step up offensively, but the defenses on both teams is playing such amazing right now. And as you guys seen, Ray Lewis still don't have no registered tackles, not even a freaking assist. And the Bengals in great field positions. Ray Lewis getting an open field tackle on Green Ellis. The Ravens, got a turnover. I guess it was a Joe Flacco interception or, a Ray Rice fumble, which put the Bengals in great field position, but Andy Dalton really had to do too much but stay in that pocket, feel comfortable, find A.J. Green in the end zone. A.J. Green is the second best receiver behind Calvin Johnson and right in front of Dez Bryant, but that's none of my business though. I love Dez Bryant and A.J. Green. They're my 2 favorite wide receivers. But look at Ray Lewis playing great in coverage, forcing Andy Dalton to throw it high, and it will end up going out of bounds, which makes them go 3 and out. And the Ravens actually capitalized on the situation. And with the Bengals near midfield, they hand off to Green Ellis. Ray Lewis shedding off the tackle, shutting this man down once again. There's no hope for Green Ellis against this Raven defense. They need to put in Giovanni Bernard, a man that's actually a threat. And Andy Dalton looking comfortable again, finding that dude Jermaine Gresham for the first down. You cannot let Andy Dalton sit in that pocket for too long. The Bengals wide receiver core is just amazing. You gotta give Andy Dalton pressure if you want him to make mistakes, because if you leave him in that pocket looking comfortable, he's going to be like another version of Tom Brady. Don't quote me on that. But look at the audible from Ray Lewis, looking like the defense just did some type of trick defensive play, but the ball gets intercepted on the play from the play call of Ray Lewis. Look at the influence on the field as they try to return it back for some great yards. They got the Ravens in some great field position. I mean, the 32, you couldn't ask for anything better than that. It was intercepted like on the 5-yard line or something like that. But Andy Dalton's pretty much disappointed. The Ravens couldn't do nothing. They did nothing with that possession, but punted it right back to the Bengals. They gave them a minute and 14 left, and they still got 3 timeouts left. But they decide to go ahead and come with the pressure. Blitz Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton gets sacked on the play by Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis is not losing the step, showing these dudes that it's crunch time, brunch time. These dudes is not ready. Look at the defense. They out there looking hungry. Forced the 3 and out on the Bengals. Was leaving a little bit more than 45 seconds left on the quarter of the 4th quarter, and they didn't do anything. The Ravens could not march down the field to do nothing. The Bengals decided to go ahead and receive in overtime, and right there, look at the hit on A.J. Green, but he still held on to the ball. I told y'all, A.J. Green is a freaking beast. He got some of the best hands in the NFL. They got to stop them from getting the first down. Right there, finding Jermaine Gresham on the sideline. He picking up extra yards. What is the defense doing? Somehow, the Ravens need to get a turnover, or at least force a field goal so they have a chance to win this game. It's very possible with the Ravens' red zone defense, but Ray Lewis calling a cover 2 in the red zone, because the cover 2 is like one of the best red zone plays. Right there, stepping up, getting the interception, robbing Mohamed Sanu. The play that could have changed the entire game. It could have ended the game. I mean, Muhammad Sanu could have slipped right past Ray Lewis and ran right into the end zone to end off the game in overtime. But Ray Lewis did the audible, stepped up in the slant lane, and got the interception. Now it's all up to the Ravens to at least get in field goal range and end off this game and walk out victorious. They walk out 1-0 at home. But sadly, Joe Flacco could do nothing against that young Bengals defense. He went 3 and out. They decided to go ahead and punt it, and Giovanni Bernard returns it back for a 75-yard touchdown. Like, how do you screw this up? Like, Joe Flacco is just not clutch anymore. Like, is he going back to Joe Wacko? It seemed like the whole Super Bowl, run was a fluke. But next week, going against the Pittsburgh Steelers, if you want to see that video, make sure this video get 250 likes. Yes, I said 250 likes. We will get to see Ravens versus Steelers. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I am out.